Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Today, as you can see and probably heard, we got another house announcement for HHN and the excitement is in full swing, and let's get to it.
Guys, I'm telling you, it's real.
Why are you so obsessed with this universal legend?
You'd think I'd be used to them by now.
Thanks for paying attention, Jordy.
Sorry.
All right, just skip to exactly 32 seconds in the video and
Jeez, another conspiracy theory? There's no hidden stuff in the park.
Hey, are you guys seeing this?
Step into the world of The Last of Us, only at Universal's Halloween Horror Nights.
So thanks for tuning in to another video, guys. As you can see, someone is missing. I'm just doing a quick video on the announcement that we got, which would be yesterday. We are getting The Last of Us at HHN this year. How crazy is that? We are so excited. The both of us are super excited. We both did not play the video game, but we watched playthroughs like years and years ago. We really love the show. The show is great too, and because the show is so closely knit to the video game itself, I don't think they're going wrong by choosing, and maybe they had to anyways, but choosing to go with the video game version of The Last of Us. It's gonna be exactly the same. One thing I did hear through the grapevine, the cast for this house is supposed to be pretty large and not just your average size house cast. So that really makes me even more excited. That makes it sound like they're gonna have a lot of scare opportunities to like really scare us. It's gonna be a lot of clickers. I can just picture me losing my voice just after going through this house alone probably, but that's fine. That's gonna happen. But anyways, that sounds really great to me. I really think that this house will be in a sound stage. If they don't do a sound stage, then I hope whatever they do decide to put in a sound stage instead of this one really needed it, because this definitely should be in a sound stage. I think they're gonna do that. Let's get into what the actual press release from Universal has to say. Set in a ravaged civilization where infected and hardened survivors run rampant, Naughty Dog and PlayStation's The Last of Us video game, which celebrates its 10th anniversary this year, has captivated audiences since its release, and now guests can immerse themselves in the real-life experience that puts them directly into the game's frightening world. The Last of Us haunted house on both coasts will propel guests into a world of carnage and mayhem as they follow in the footsteps of the game's protagonists, Joel and Ellie, who endure a brutal journey in a world overtaken by a fungal virus that turns humans into various forms of a new threat known as the Infected. As guests encounter the Infected, which are runners, stalkers, and clickers, along with the Hunters, a band of hostile humans, they will need to navigate the Pittsburgh quarantine zone, including iconic locations from the video game, such as the creepy and desolate The Hotel Grand and the Labyrinth of Dark in the dank tunnels, in a desperate attempt to escape and survive. That's gonna be us. We have to escape and survive. So it really sounds like they have a lot to utilize. It sounds like it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be great. And I'm super excited to just have a clicker chase me. We're gonna see some bloaters. If you don't know what a bloater is, because you're not quite familiar with The Last of Us, this is a bloater right here. It's a big fella. He's gonna definitely make me run. It definitely is gonna be an amazing house. Like, how cool is it? It's been 9 years since we've gotten a house announcement that was a video game, that was made after a video game, guys. That last one that was 9 years ago was Resident Evil. If you've heard, it didn't do that great. That's okay, because we are moving forward, and The Last of Us really has the ability to be a great house. Like, it can be very scary. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to get out there in this video, talk a little bit about the house, give a little insight on just hearing that it was going to be a larger cast, so I feel like they're really going to blow us out of the water with this one. I trust them. Also, just to sneak in a little information I heard from some people, I guess that, so the way that they're going about doing announcements now, firstly, before this announcement, we were supposed to already get an announcement, I heard, and that things didn't quite go as planned and that they weren't able to. So kind of makes me feel a little bit better on the way that they're trying to schedule these announcements. Like, they weren't trying to leave us hanging this whole time on purpose. There was supposed to be an announcement before this one. And I guess that the announcements that they're doing them at a certain pointed time. So as you can see with this announcement, they did it because the day before, like, you know, this week, it was the 10th year anniversary of the video game of The Last of Us. So they're like, okay, now we're gonna announce the house. It's pretty cool. It's a good idea. I'm glad they did it like that because it's very satisfying. So it makes me wonder and think a little bit about the possible next announcements that we're gonna get. You know, the house rumors that we're hearing. You know, it seems like, I'm gonna do a little speculating right now. Say if we're gonna get Stranger Things, for example, I did a little digging and I was like, okay, well, when was the first time Stranger Things like came out? Like the first season, when did it first start? That was July 15th, 2016. So I don't know if this will be the very next announcement. We could get an announcement of something else before then. Again, this is if Stranger Things is coming. I'm just gonna keep crossing my fingers this entire time I'm talking. But anyways, if we actually do get a Stranger Things house announcement, I looked at the calendar for this year, July 15th, I think it's like on a Saturday or something. So July 13th is a Thursday. They could make, if they're gonna announce Stranger Things, it would be announced on July 13th. Or if they're gonna do the next week on the next Thursday, that's like July 20th, 21st, something like that. And that kind of seems like around a time that we would hear an announcement anyways. So just something to keep in mind, I guess, like when they are going forward with announcing things, they're at pointed times. Like they're at times that like kind of like fit for that house. So food for thought. Anyways, just some kind of things I heard. So that's gonna do it for this video. You know, just wanted to give a little bit of chattery about this announcement. How exciting, we finally got an announcement. And then a little insight on the possible announcements to come. And we will see you in the next video. Bye!